Chalvaga?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bleep some of these.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, who cares?
How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to Nothing But Footy. Start of the finals, and we're very keen here in the studio, the newly refurbished studio, might I add. Boys, how are we?
I'm good. Bit disappointed with some past things that just happened, but
I'm getting deja vu.
yeah, I am. Yeah, it's a bit. Feels like I've already done 15 minutes of this.
Yeah.
Oh, we
It just
Come on.
means we should be better this time.
It
you know?
does.
You know, we're warmed up.
No, but does that mean it's less original though?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
This is the first 15 minutes of this podcast is all fake.
Mm-hmm.
None of it is genuine. All of it is secondhand, used.
But it's just going to be as much
Recycled.
passion as usual.
We all know play.
Okay, let's just insult me on air then.
What's the first game or first thing on the agenda, Sharky?
The first thing on the agenda is Supercoach Finals. Oh, okay. What's so funny?
Sure, we'll go through Supercoach finals. Yep.
Quickly,
It's not like we said we wouldn't go through that again, but
So we're actually reusing, recycling, and redistributing previous
so basically, I'll give you a
information.
quick rundown on Supercoach finals. 8 players plus effect flexi, 2 defenders, 3 midfielders, 1 ruck, 2 forwards. The flexi. Your team changes each week. Unlimited money. 2 players from each team starting this week. Your captain's worth triple. Your vice captain's worth double.
Oh, you can see how many points people get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can. You
Yeah.
can see how many points per thing.
You've normally been able to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I don't even think Sharky's clocked that.
No. I think I've hit everything.
yeah, you've done a pretty good job of that one. It's just fantastic.
Thank you.
But the first game to start us off, Adelaide versus Collingwood at Adelaide Oval. It's going to be a close one. These teams usually, when they line up against each other, it's within a goal or two. Obviously, Adelaide got the better of Collingwood a few rounds ago, but before that, we do know that Collingwood have had the edge against Adelaide. Keon, do you quickly want to go through the side before we break down what might happen in this game?
Oh, I'd love to. So for the Adelaide Crows, first final since 2017, really good for them. Max Marcolani comes back in, and Luke Pedler, which is interesting with Billy Dowling and Sid Draper coming out, which I thought was really interesting. Billy Dowling was pretty good the other week, and Luke Pedler probably wasn't amazing when he was playing. And then some milestone games, Alex Neil-Bullen, 200th game, and Big Taylor Walker, 300 games for the Tex. Elite, probably kick one from outside 50, I'd assume.
See, I did have a question here. Jordan Butts, he hasn't been. He's an emergency.
Yeah, so his emergency.
He hasn't played since round 18.
That's interesting.
And, you know, obviously he got punched in the face by Tom Lynch, and I just haven't really heard of him. So
I
just
think
a bit
they've been
interesting.
priorities Nick Murray over him.
Oh, that's right. Well, he's been pretty bad. Oh, actually, no, he's been all right.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Josh
then,
Worrell and stuff, you know, they've
they
been
just
playing
tore it
some
down
great.
for him.
Yeah.
Then for the Pies, Will Parker comes back in with my man coming in. I've called it for a while, Mason Cox. It's a big one. Jeremy Howe, we knew he was going out, but what's another big one? Daniel McStay is an out. Now, didn't play in the grand final back when they won it because he did his shoulder. Then they also didn't make finals last year. So a player they went and got to try and help him in these games, they now went and dropped him. Josh Dacos plays his 150th. So congratulations to him. Really flown past real quickly for
You
Josh.
reckon?
Yeah.
Debuted in 2017.
Yeah, no, but you just don't feel like he did. I feel like his first 3 years he was really under the radar.
Yeah. Well, he's a small forward. I feel like I didn't even know he existed until Nick Dacos came into the picture, to be honest. But, yeah. I will say, Will Parker, Rowan Steele, Collingwood bring him in. So they've got some young guns in the side.
No Tom Mitchell.
No Tom Mitchell, yeah. So even though they're the oldest team in the AFL, they do have some young guns in here.
They do. Can be really interesting. I'm going to assume you're gonna back Adelaide in.
Yeah, well, making my call from a year ago. August 10th, 2024 it was actually.
Yeah.
Well, that was actually to make finals, but earlier this year, to win the premiership was my call. And well, one thing about the Crows is I feel like there's been some players that really good that have gone under the radar. You know,
Mhm.
like someone like Hugh Bond coming
Yeah.
in pretty later on into the season, having a big impact on the side, and someone else, you know, like a Wayne Miller had a really underrated season, and Alex Neil-Bullen, you know, he was obviously one of the top players at Melbourne, and you know, played quite a bit of CBAs, and he was a big player there, top 3 in their BNF last year. Kind of got under the radar, but he's been really good in his first season. Hasn't played a single CBA this year.
Yeah, wow.
Mm.
Yeah, for me, I like Zach Taylor for Adelaide. I think he's a bit of a interesting one. He applies a lot of pressure. Probably doesn't kick as many goals as you'd hope that he would. But his pressure game is amazing, especially with no Rankin. And then for the Pies, obviously Tom Mitchell not playing, Daniel Wicks stay out. So there's some big ones, like Will said. They'll go with the younger kids. But for me, it's Mason Cox. I think what he'll be able to do up forward, bring the ball to ground, crunch the packs, stop Keane and Worrell from taking those intercept marks.
Yeah.
And if Billy Frampton can play the game that he pretty much played on Mind Blank,
Whenever they last played,
when they last played on Thilthorpe,
they'll be all right.
then I think that'll be all right. Darcy Moore was pretty shit in that game, so if he can be anywhere,
He's pretty shit most
Yeah,
games.
that is true. but if
We'll
he could
give him
just
a
be like
pass.
even like a smudge better, then like it was 3 points they lost by, and you know what, 3 points is probably him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is a must-win game for Adelaide, although they're my premiership favourites. If they lose this game, they play against either GWS or Hawthorn, which I back them in at home to beat either of those sides. But it's the game after that. Obviously, swapping over to the other end of the prelim, which is Geelong or Brisbane at their home. I do not back them in against Geelong at the G. I do not back them in against Brisbane at the Gabba. Must-win game for Adelaide. Have to win. And then you get to play either Gold Coast or Freo, which is fucking awesome. Like, it's a free run to the grand final. Imagine Gold Coast get like some miracle win over Freo and you get to play them at home in a prelim. You'd be great.
Just quickly, in terms of the game styles that these teams are going to bring to the game, what do we kind of see both of them lining up to do? Let's start with Collingwood. What does Collingwood do to get their edge against Adelaide?
Well, that's what we saw in the first quarter when they played them. I think they kicked the first 5 goals of the game, sort of started the game, ran away nice. They went with chaotic ball inside 50. It wasn't just you kick it long and hope that someone can mark it. Now, that might work a little bit more that Mason Cox is in there, but I liked they were sort of barreling it in there, doing some random kicks, really lowering the eyes to Schultz and players like that. So, look, I think the small forwards, Elliott and Schultz, if Collingwood want to win, those two need to sort of play a good game of taking a few marks inside 50. Another one's DeGoey. He's getting a lot more midfield time. We saw against Melbourne, his second half was elite, kicked a couple goals.
Wow. Did you see the clip of him getting injured at training?
No.
Might have just been a little bit of a niggle. But
Yeah, I did see that one where he was grabbing
yeah.
at his calf.
Dacos
Yeah.
had a bit of a niggle.
yeah, he did as well.
I heard he's he's fine though, like he's a bit over exaggerated.
Is that just something Colin was doing to fake? Is that like a
Mm,
mentality?
do you reckon that's a fine for like the grass? For letting him-
hurting Nick Dacos?
Yeah.
He actually gets a free kick at the start of the game on the weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game's going to be just how good your defense can hold up like it was the other game. They'll sit someone behind the ball, both teams. Low scoring if it's going to be the same as that game was. And normally finals are a more low scoring game because they really try their defense. Yeah, Collingwood's going to be an interesting one. They've got to hold up.
Just something we touched on this a while ago about the umpires. How remember we said they're going to move from like game to game as like a collective group, so they all mesh together. Is that something that we reckon will make the umpiring much better, or kind of the same? Because I feel like in the terms of if you're working with the same people, you kind of get an understanding of how their calls work. You go there, we go here. Like, is that going to bring the quality of game up because we're getting better calls, or you reckon just same old?
I don't think it really does too much, to be completely honest. Maybe like the way they run, but they all like there's what 23 rounds, 9 games a round. They basically all work with one another. Let's say surely minimum. I'm not sure exactly, but let's say 6 times a year. So they kind of understand each other. They should all be following the sort of the same rules anyway. I don't think it's that big of a difference. I would say so. What do you reckon, Will?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Wouldn't make too much of it.
Anything more you guys want to touch on before we move on to the next segment?
Well, who have you got?
I'm going to go Adelaide here. I just think the home ground advantage is kind of what they're going to have against Collingwood. Collingwood haven't performed that well recently.
Is it not also like fuck the Pies?
Hmm?
Or like,
No, but he's weird. He also has a thing.
do you like the Pies?
No.
Ah,
Um,
right. So it's just the home oval. That's
Well,
why
no,
you're
in terms
rooting
of
for 'em.
winning, who I want to win is Adelaide. I definitely want Adelaide to win,
Yeah.
but I'm just putting my reasoning behind it is the
Yeah.
home ground advantage. Collingwood hasn't been going on that great of a run recently, so I just feel like Collingwood aren't going into it with any real advantages.
Yep.
The next segment that
am I not allowed to say who I think is going to win?
I thought you had said Adelaide. Apologies there.
Well, you're just completely wrong because I'm tipping Collingwood.
Well,
So,
it's good you pulled me up on it.
do we want to do margins as well? Because if we do our own little tips for finals, if we do
Okay.
margin as well,
9 points.
I'm
Okay.
going to go the Pies by 4.
Wow.
I've got 4.
Are you just gupping me, are you?
Well, I don't really know. I feel like it's not copying you because I got a different team.
Yeah, but you've heard my number and in your head psychology, you've...
I guess. I don't know. We'll never
Um,
truly know.
Yeah, I reckon the Pies, in my opinion, I reckon they're just a lot more veterans on that team that can play finals. They won't be nervous coming out early. They got their win against Melbourne that they needed to get, and I'm going to back them. But we'll see how we go. I honestly, Adelaide can still win it. It's a flip of the coin, in my opinion. I just think the youth might get a little bit nervous.
Fair enough. Now, on to some odd or not ons. Haven't had them for a while. We put one out on the socials today, specifically for watching the footy. So, some odd or not ons for when we watch the footy. The first one we have, and I don't know how this has any relation, is loud chewing. Is that an
Oh,
on?
no,
or
I
not?
can't fucking deal with it. I can't.
I don't know anyone that really can, though. Like, no one's like, oh, yeah, I like loud chewing.
No, like I can't sit in the same room as someone.
Oh, okay.
Like I have to block my ears. If you're like open mouth chewing, like a
Who's doing that, though?
fuck these people.
I
Too
honestly
many
honestly
people.
don't
So
notice
many
it, so
people.
maybe it doesn't really get
Normally
to me.
the old fellas.
It doesn't. Yeah. Wow. How what majority of people are doing this?
There's a large portion of people that are doing that. I think a lot of mouth breathers
Okay, are they breathing out of their mouth if they're?
and drinking as well. Drinking water.
Drinking with their mouth.
If you,
Like,
Oh.
way Sharky drink.
yeah,
There's
it's
a, lot,
like clawing at a chalkboard.
it's a bit extreme.
No, like that's like yeah,
Okay.
like the open mouth chewing and the drinking water is like hearing the chalkboard in my ears.
Okay. Keon, do you feel this passionate about this?
Not as passionate, but I'm definitely the same. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Well, I
Yes,
feel
not
like
on.
I was not on. But like considering how passionate Will is about this, it's kind of dimmed my I'm like, just don't do it. But apparently it's happening a lot more than I'm noticing.
Chew with
There
your
is a-
mouth open.
I can't believe there is a massive populace that really hates that.
I hate it, but I just don't notice it, which makes me feel like I
Well,
don't
you
hate
obviously
it.
don't hate it that much.
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
Wow.
Chewing with your mouth open is one of those ones where it's like if you really don't like it, you'll notice it. And it's one of those ones where you can't stop noticing it after you've heard it once.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Next one we have is on or not on, refreshing your multi every 2 seconds.
I
Not on,
I
not on,
couldn't
not on.
couldn't comment on that one, to be completely honest.
I'll say it's not on. Not that I partake in a lot of it, but yeah, just feels like when the people are around me that do it, just
Yeah.
takes away from the game.
I
Also, when there's a bit of a delay.
Personally, I know we don't do it, but for people that I do know that they just sit on their phone and they keep reloading it. Can be quite annoying, to be honest.
Yeah. Will, sorry, I didn't get your take on that.
I said not on.
Not on. The last one we have is screaming at the telly. On or not on?
Oh, that's so on.
Oh, Will, pulled a bit of a face there.
Depends.
When is it not on then?
Are we watching a movie or are we?
I think if you're yelling at a movie, that's a bit different.
Because you're a football podcast, I'm assuming it's a
And the
Well, if
on and
you're
ons
yelling
were
at a
about
movie,
watching
it's not
footy.
on. Unless it's a horror movie and you're scared. In which case it's on.
it's on, is it?
It depends what kind of football game it is. And it depends what you're yelling at. I'm a big fan of you can't just yell for the sake of yelling. Like,
Okay, let's have some acceptable things to yell at. List them off. And then we're going to go into
you can go for the what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
So like the angry at your team vibe. You can go for the general consensus of like ball, deliberate. What the fuck was that decision? If it's in the region. But it's one of those ones where it's like it's clearly holding the ball. And they're like, what the fuck was it? You know, like that one just irritates me because it's like, you're just so wrong, you know, like,
Yeah.
and you're yelling at the TV to something you're completely wrong about. Those are the ones I don't like.
Is there anything else that is like a no-go for you? Like support, like
most-
yelling at another team?
Nah, most of it's all good. Chewy on the boat, that's all good, you know, like wishing on the other team to miss, it's all good. I think if you're doing it on a neutral game, it'd be interesting.
Well, yeah.
I can't say myself ever yelling at the TV if my team's not playing.
What happens if it means something for you? Like, is say super coach player in there or something like that? Tipping?
You can yell at the player.
Tipping?
No.
No.
Tipping's
No, you
never
don't
that
support your
serious.
tip. No.
Fair.
And then, yeah.
Fair enough.
Neutral.
I would say that it's on in almost all regards.
In neutral games, you reckon it's on to yell at the TV?
If you're in it, like say I'm watching a game of St Kilda Tigers, right? And you guys are really passionate about it, and I'm there, and I'm like in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like your
That's real
energy's rubbed off of mine.
specific.
Okay, we'll say I'm at a pub, and either it's a Collingwood pub, and I'm there, and it's just getting like everyone's really into it, and I'm going against it. Like you can yell at that.
Yeah, well, that's fine, but that's also really specific again.
I just feel like it's on. Like neutral games are on. If you're
So
sitting there alone,
if you're
sitting
yelling
there
out
alone in your
ball to
room,
like a Saints call as a Hawthorn fan,
if I'm in the realms of there's a bit of passion in the room, if there's no passion in the room and I yell out, everyone's sitting there just all doing their own things and the footy's on the background and I just yell out ball, that's not
well,
on.
that's what I'm talking about.
Well-
Is that not what like? I feel like yelling at a pub is like. It's probably not normal if you're not yelling
Yeah.
at the pub. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, at the pub. I'm an avid. We all know I love to yell at the TV. That's just I'm such an avid yeller at the TV. When the team's playing or super coach player, if it's for tips, no. But the super coach player is a different one. Or yelling at a player because they didn't give him the ball. That's a big one. Like, why you not give him the ball? He was open. And like, just
It
give
was
him the
open
ball. Or
for a disposal.
yeah, to get his super coach. That's up.
Yes, that's correct.
Whereas, yeah, and then when your own team's playing, you can scream. It depends on the. Just any yell at the TV, it's on. But the movies know though, because
At
Yeah,
home,
why are we yelling at the movies?
I don't know where that came
at
from.
home
At home, watching
by
the movies.
yourself.
By yourself.
No, watching the football.
Oh yes, no, still on.
Really?
Yeah.
That is not on.
Why?
Cars is like neutral game.
Yeah, when I was watching the Fremantle Bulldogs game, and
you were yelling out ball at some
someone got
calls.
tagged, I'd be like, oh, that's on the ball.
You can say it.
I'm not going ball.
Yeah,
like
no, that's what we're talking about. Yelling at the TV.
No, I'm not going like that, but I'm like, oh, that. I'm like, you got to pay
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Are you
the exact
raising your
same.
voice?
Pay that up. But I mean, I'm not looking at the TV going, oh, that's on the ball.
Yeah, like that's fine. If that's what we're considering yelling, that's on in all aspects, I reckon. You can call out a call. But if you're going, oh, what the fuck, fucking on the ball, like screaming at the TV.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Not in a neutral game.
Well, that's all the on or not ons for the week. Please continue to send them through. Really going to love hearing from you guys as we come into having a bit more time to discuss these segments. Next game that we will be discussing is Cats versus the Lions at the MCG on the Friday night. Last year when these guys played off, it was an absolute ripper game, and I'm hoping for a bit of a replication of this one. What are your guys' first initial thoughts looking at this game?
Oh, it's going to be exciting. I'm going to Thursday, Friday night going to be great games. Teams to put in the prelim, the top 4 teams. But yeah, this game's, in my opinion, this game, whoever wins this will get to the grand final. That's the way that I see it. And I probably think it's going to be Geelong. I just reckon they'll get over the line. I know last year Lions beat them by 10 points, but they came home in the fourth quarter. It was tied up basically at 3/4 time. Dangerfield didn't play. Max Holmes didn't play the second half. Cats were leading by 25 points just after halftime. But it's going to be a great game. However, Brisbane has beat them the last 2 times they've played them this year. So it's going to be close. They beat them at home, which we watched that game in Paddy's 350th, demolished them. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this game's going to be fucking awesome. I'm keen as for it. But I just don't feel like Brisbane have it in them against the Cats. The Cats just scare the shit out of me, to be honest. Like, unfortunately, I feel like the Cats are too good. Brisbane are in some hot form. They'll have Lockie Neal and Jared Berry come back in for them, I think. But the Catters, like, I can't see them making a wrong move, especially at the G. Shit, they can't play at GMHBA considering GWS are playing it, you know.
With the money they've also put into it was to build that grandstand. To
make it a
try and get to
finals.
finals to
Yeah.
get more seeding. And then
And everyone's saying it's unfair. Well, it's like it's the whole point of a home final, you know? Like, you're playing at your home deck. Makes it harder for the other team. Stiff shit, you know? Like, everyone plays at the MCG at the end of the year anyway, so if it really matters that much, they won't win the premiership. But, yeah, I've just got Geelong here. I just don't feel like Brisbane's forward line will hold up nicely against Geelong's, and I feel like their back line also lacks as well.
It's such a tough one for me because there's like, it's tough because there's so many Brisbane players. Like, there's no one on the Cats that I'm really like a big fan of. Like, I'm not like, I don't worship them as much as I do like Zach Bailey. So it's like tough.
Yeah.
It's like I want him to have an absolute ripping game, but I just don't know if Brisbane can do it.
I agree.
So it's like I think that he can have 2 and 20, but it's like if he does that, then they probably will win.
Yeah.
But it's like I just think Geelong will win. But if Brisbane are going to win, the 2 players, in my opinion, that they have to stand up is Cam Rayner and Zach Bailey. If they can combine for a total of 40 touches and 4 goals, then I think the Lions can get over the line. They're the big ones. But they've got Neil to come back in. Berry comes back in. So they've got some good players to come in. And Geelong, they're fully healthy, so they've got no one, which is a big up for them. They just get some bodies who aren't as sore anymore.
On that, apparently Reece Stanley's carrying a hamstring calf leg injury. Don't know
Yeah,
where.
he doesn't do much
That's okay.
anyways.
Yeah, and I feel like they said that he probably won't be playing, or it looks like he might be a late out.
Oh, no.
It's not like they've got Mark Blitzars, who's a better ruckman anyway. It does, honestly, that if he doesn't play, it does hurt him a bit.
Because Blitzar is down back.
No, he's playing forward this year.
Yeah, that'd do it too.
That's where he's been playing this year. So that's what he's been able to do. He starts on the wing and he rolls forward as that 7th defender, and does well. He's averaging half a goal a game, and the 15 touches, which is someone that's it might hurt him honestly if Stanley doesn't play, because I'm assuming he'll come as ruck. They don't. What's his name? Still injured, isn't he? Conway.
Yeah, their other
Yeah,
ruckman's
that
still
bloke
injured.
fucking-
Yeah, he's injured. So
Well, do you guys have anything more you want to touch on before we finalise the tips?
Yep.
Well,
Margin.
yeah, in that case, I've got Lions.
Ooh.
Bit of point of difference, and I also just Cats always off a bye, not always fantastic. Lions.
hold on. What was his thing that he said about
he
Geelong?
wanted to see the Cats
You
play.
wanted
Okay,
them
I
to
feel
win.
like I'm not tipping with my heart here. I'm tipping with my brain.
Logic. Okay.
Wait,
So you would rather the Hawks play the Lions in a prelim than Geelong in a prelim?
I would prefer. Oh well, we used to have a good record against the Lions, and then they beat us. Lions. Where would we play at the Gabba?
You play at the G. Oh, well,
Not
if
the
you
Gabba.
played the Lions in the
Lions.
prelim, it'll be at the Gabba. If you played Geelong in
Well,
the prelim,
okay. I'd hope the Cats would win then. The Cats would lose. I would hope that the Lions would win, so we would versus the Cats.
No. If the Lions win,
Yes.
you play the Lions.
Yes. Okay. No. What?
No, the Lions win.
Let me
They play Geelong.
Yeah. What I said.
hang on. Let me pull this up again.
No, they play Gold Coast or something, don't they? Yeah, that's play
Oh,
Freo
so
or
what?
Gold.
I play.
No, what I'm saying,
If Geelong, whoever loses
yeah,
Geelong, Brisbane,
whoever wins out of Geelong and Brisbane, if Hawthorn makes a prelim, they play the winning team. So if Brisbane win,
Oh, gee, we're going real far.
yeah, well, it's just 2 games for Hawthorn. If they beat GWS and then Gold Coast Freo or whoever loses out of that game, your prelim is against that side.
Yeah. I'm not thinking that in mind though. I'm tipping who's going to win. So I think Lions are going to win because Cats not always great off a bye. I feel like Lions, premiers last year, bit of experience, won it again. Cats, I just don't know if they're as hungry as the Lions coming down to it. Cats, powerhouse of a team, but I don't know if they got that dog in them to get them through this one.
They've definitely got the cat in them.
Yeah. We want to talk about finals experience.
No, you know what I mean though.
No, I don't know.
Well, I kind of just put them in there and you guys questioned me. I just
I'm
feel
just
like
questioning your logic.
Well, you know, he's not wrong. The Lions did win the premiership last year, but Geelong have only done it for 15 years.
Yet he wants to see them win another one. But so you think Geelong are going to
oh,
do
it's just a lose-lose situation for
Geelong's
me because I
gonna
go,
do it in
oh,
the
I
long
like
run?
Cats, I like the Cats, and then you guys are going, but you're tipping the Lions. Where's the logic behind that?
But that's what you said.
How much do you think the Lions will win by, Sharky?
14
Do you think it's going to be a close game or not a close game?
or by 14? I feel like it's going to be a
So
close
if
game.
if the
I don't
Lions
know. For you, I never understand what's
Yeah,
a
well, that's
close
why-
game and what's not a
if the Lions win by more than 14 or less than 14, are you going to be like, it was a closer game than I was expecting this one?
Yeah, so if Lions win by 20, is that a close game or not a close game?
Lions win by 20. Close-ish game.
Close-ish. Jeez,
Close games.
we're creating
Close
margins
is
here.
within 12.
So within 12 is a close
Okay.
game, but 14 is too much.
But
14's like a win. 14 to about 36 is a win. Anything plus 36 is a thumping.
What?
Not a thumping, but like a considerate win.
okay, but if 5 minutes to go, if Brisbane's up 2 goals with 5 minutes to go, is that a close game?
2 minutes with 5 minutes to go.
2 goals with 5 minutes to go, is that a close game?
Yeah, because it's win 12
All right,
points.
and then in the last 5 minutes, they then kick 4 goals unanswered.
Yes.
Does that mean that game was no longer close?
Well, it's not. We're not looking at the end
Because
result.
for 95% of the game, it was.
I'm not looking at it for the end result. I'm just saying in general. We don't need to talk about all my little things that I say at the start of the thing. Oh, it's a close game. It's like, just let it be.
Chucky's really got his back against the wall.
Kayon, how much do you think the Cats will win by?
I think they'll get it done by the barest of margins. Of
That'd be
did you
12.
say 27?
Yeah.
You think the barest of
No,
margins?
that's what I'm
is
talking
12?
about. That's what I was talking about. It was a joke. It was a joke, guys, but clearly it's went over your heads.
I'll go 5 points.
So that's a close game.
Jeez, that's an absolute thumping in Sharky's books.
No, it's not. Because it's not over 12 to 36 points, which then puts it in. Which then puts it in anything over 36 is in thumping territory.
What?
I'll come out with a spreadsheet of it. We can all.
It's 6 goals.
Yeah.
The Saints turned a game around and they were down 46 points.
We were getting, in your eyes, what?
An absolute thumping.
No,
thumping.
no,
Yeah.
no. We can't discuss this anymore
They were
because
in
we've got more
thumping
important
territory.
things to discuss. But I'll come out with an
Wait,
official
So
spreadsheet
if
on it.
Kilda right were drawing. So in your eyes, draw's a draw, right? But because they end up winning by 6 points, but they kicked it after the siren, does that mean that they thumped them?
Is that
No, because that's within. See, this is
That's
what I'm
in
talking
the
about. I don't think you
12.
guys are actually
That's within the
listening to what I'm
12.
saying, more just
Oh,
speaking.
it is less than 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's less than 12.
So when Richmond were down by 41 points against Carlton and we won,
Yeah.
at that point, was it a thumping?
Down 41 points.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a thumping.
Not a thumping, but
And
like,
we won.
yeah, you won. Which means it's no longer thumping.
There should not be a comebackable region of a thumping.
So what? You're saying I should up my values?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, well, I'll put that into review. Me and my assistant
But
will
I don't
discuss it
understand how you
together.
go close game ends at 12 and then at 14 it goes, yeah, no, we were all sweet. If the Hawks
It's not linear. It's not linear. I'm not looking at the scores and going, "That's how much." It's more of a gut feeling, and
So
these
at
are
the
the
end of
rough
the game-
numbers
How
that are
many
coming up.
games do you reckon
Oh
Hawthorn
God!
thumped people by or got thumped by?
How many thumpings we had?
How many
times do
did
you
they
reckon
thump?
North got thumped in your
Oh,
Oh,
logic?
I got Hawthorn's numbers.
Oh,
How many times do you think
Hawthorns.
Hawthorn thumped?
Thumped.
Yeah.
A
Couple of thumpings out there.
8.
5 in your in your statistics. They only did it 5 times.
Yeah, that's close.
36 points. It's not even that much.
You know what I mean? And he said 8.
Let's just. It doesn't
And
really
how
matter.
many times do you think they got thumped?
They got thumped 2.
1.
Oh, I'm
Bulldog?
pretty good at this.
Bulldogs?
You said 8.
8. That's 3 off.
That's a lot of games.
3 when it's 8. 8 and 3. That's basically half.
Yeah.
It's just 40% increase.
True.
I don't know if that's close.
I still feel like that's close. I feel like we just all like value numbers differently here, and that's all right. It's okay.
I'm worried.
We're a group of people. We're collaborative. We can all have different opinions.
Still work when you make your formulas. I don't even want to get into that.
I don't even really have a formula. Oh, what formulas?
I don't even want to.
Okay.
Anyways,
Around the ground.
do we have a stinger for this?
No, we don't.
Didn't you say you were making a stinger for this?
That's why he's got the punishment to do.
Right.
He never
No.
made the stinger.
Yeah.
no,
hang on.
that punishment's for something else.
Well,
What's
shouldn't it be
what's
two-
that punishment
Should be
for?
2 punishments then.
What's that punishment for?
No, that's a count that cancelled out.
We definitely
No,
had
you,
a punishment.
You have a punishment.
Oh, I'm not going into this right
no,
now.
no.
Oh,
We're gonna
because this is
declare
what
this.
happens. This is what happens. We have. Oh, they get a sense
Waterfall,
of.
waterfall,
Oh, this is just
waterfall.
ridiculous.
Quiet, please. Keon is speaking. All right. Keon speaking.
Oh, this is bullying.
I'm gonna lay it out. Right. Sharky had a fine. Right.
What was the fine?
I can't remember what for, but his thing was he had to do the King's birthday ice bucket slide challenge, right?
Right.
But then
We had fines.
then you and I got one as well.
What was
and
that
then
for?
I don't remember, but we all then had to do it, right?
Hang on, how
Correct.
did Sharky give out two fines?
No, no,
Keon's
no.
talking. Keon's
Waterfall.
actually. Keon's elected to talk. Please let him speak.
Then Sharky didn't do the stinger, so he got another.
Mm.
So HR came to Will and I and said, well, since you guys all 3 had one and Sharky just got another, we'll cancel the one each of you had. So then Will and I don't have one, but now Sharky does
That's
have
correct,
one.
yes.
That was for not doing the stinger.
Yes.
But you just said 2 minutes ago
No,
that
well,
was
it was
for
a-
something else.
it was a
So
different
you're
stinger.
That's another
owning up-
fine.
You're owning
excuse
up
me,
that
Keon
you
speaking.
You're owning up
You
that
are
you
as
should,
well.
in total for the year, have had 3.
Hang on a second.
No,
one
because
taken away.
that's not true. I never said I was making a stinger for this one. I had a take to the bank that I was going to make a stinger on Monday for the snooze fest because Will kept
Hang
on
on.
going, I want a snooze fest.
Where are the take to the
It'd be
banks?
great if you had that button right now so you could shut up.
Yeah, wait, take to the banks here.
I'm sorry,
You-
that was actually mean. I feel
you-
really
That was
You-
uncalled for.
Yeah,
I was
no,
having
that-
I
I
was
felt-
having a lovely conversation
No,
with
no,
you.
you even yelled at Will for not leaving.
You
me speak.
deleted the take to the bank.
Oh, that's just.
You didn't make it red.
Yeah,
you-
because I've got a punishment for it.
Yeah,
We
but
know
you
we all know I have a
Yeah,
punishment
but
for it.
the stinger still has not been made, and that
Yeah,
was like
well, it's
fucking,
null and void now.
that was like 10
No, it's
weeks
not.
ago.
It's null and void now.
In your opinion, we could get to a prelim where Geelong plays the Gold Coast and they'll win by 6 goals more, and we'll need the stinger.
For a thumping.
This has been a tough couple minutes for me, guys. I'll be
We should
honest.
have asked on the live what his punishment should be.
Oh,
Well, we'll save it for the
yeah,
Brownlow.
we're doing another one.
We'll save it for the Brownlow. He has
Nice.
to do his punishment. Oh, what if his punishment he has to dress up for the live
Won't be doing that.
Mm.
That's fine.
in a mankini?
No,
Yes.
see, won't be
Yes.
doing that one.
We'll get him in a costume for the.
No, you won't.
No, we
cameras
will.
over here.
No, over my dead body, you will. On
Well,
that one,
Sharky's
we've got
gonna be dead in the live stream.
Yeah. Wearing a hot dog costume.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yes, that would be unreal.
around the ground. Will, I've seen here you've put in best and fairest.
That was not me.
That wasn't Will.
Who was that? Was that you, Keon?
Well, let's do some maths here, right? if obviously it wasn't you, wasn't Will. Jeez.
Oh, come
Didn't realize
on.
we hired someone new.
Oh,
This has been tough. This has been really tough.
You do it to yourself.
I don't do it to myself. I'm just trying
That
to.
one.
I'm just trying to be
that
light
was
and
not
bright.
you.
I'm just
That
trying to
was-
be
yeah,
light
that
and
was
bright.
another
I'm trying to
one,
be
yeah.
a happy little lad, and you guys just keep on going.
Hang on.
No, I just want to speak about. There's one team that's done their best and fairest, and that was Port Adelaide last night.
I saw Ken's speech.
Um,
I didn't say that.
I didn't see that as well. Actually, that's great research from you. Tell us what he spoke about.
Yeah. They just asked him like what he thought of it, like the experience and missing, and he basically said, in the 14 years I've been there, he's like every friend he has, he's got from football, and he really hopes to carry those friendships through to the next stage of his life, and he doesn't know what comes. And then they asked him what he's going to miss the most, and he said the bullshit. He goes, a lot of people out there are faceless, just kind of just saying whatever comes to their mind. Like he was like, I come to this job, I love this job through and through all the hate. And these people just come at me, and he goes, it's just ridiculous. What else did he say? He said one other thing. Oh, just how much he loves his job. So
Interesting.
Doesn't have it anymore.
So, starting off, Will, who do you reckon the top? Oh, yeah, actually, top 5. Who do you reckon was in the top 5 of their best and fairest?
I know.
No, you know. How well do you remember?
I'm guessing he just searched it up, considering he didn't know the best and fairest was last night.
I did know it was last night.
Oh, what were you owing at then? Before? Never mind.
I said I didn't hear Ken's speech.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
I reckon I could give you most of them.
All right, go give me the top 5.
It goes Zach Butters.
You going from 1 to 5?
I'm going from 1 to 5.
Yeah, okay.
It goes Zach Butters, Mitch Georgiades, Connor Rosie, Joe Richards, and then I think Miles Bergman was 5th.
No, he was 6th.
Oh.
Sharky, who's your favourite player from Port Adelaide?
I knew it. I know he's in there. I thought he was sitting at like 7th.
No, he was 5th.
Yeah. Crazy
Aliir
because he
Ali.
didn't play. I was thinking of the other one.
Tui.
Yeah, Sava.
Oh.
He's in the top 10 as well.
He is.
not?
He's 9th, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Horn Francis equal 10th with Wines. But Joe Richards, they did well for him then. They got him. Finishes 4th in their best and fairest. That's good bang
Yeah,
for
unreal.
buck.
Very well. Does that show a bad Porter doing, or does that show how good of a year Joe Richards has had?
I think it should have, he had a ripper.
Mm.
And then a few other medals that they hand out was Willem Drew won their best teammate award. Christian Moraes won their best under 21 player, and Willie Rioli in his last retiring year won the community service award.
Just on the topic of Port really quickly, apparently Collingwood's going after Travis Boak to try and get him in an off-field role. So they're trying to get him in there along with that. And then he'll probably play at Torquay Football Club. If he's got down there, just a bit of random knowledge I heard on the radio.
Hang on, Travis Boak's going to Geelong.
No, Collingwood.
Oh, why the fuck would he play footy in Torquay then?
Yeah,
I think he's got history down there with his family.
Right.
Yeah, he'll go down to Geelong, to Collingwood.
May
Well,
as
Collingwood's offering him a role. I don't think it's
Yeah, okay.
on that. I think North's trying to get Bruce too.
He was born in Geelong.
Was he born in Geelong? Maybe Geelong should try and
Well,
get
that's
him.
what I mean. I feel like
Considering he
Geelong-
wants to play in Torquay.
Yeah, Geelong's like right fucking there. He was born there. His family probably lives there.
Interesting.
Mm.
Around the ground, the first one we'll discuss. This came out a while ago, but I don't think we've actually talked about it. Is the Tassie Devils looking to get a VFL side up and running by next year? Do you guys reckon this will happen?
Yeah, well, that was their aim from the beginning. I think it will. The ground isn't a big thing for them there. There's facilities that they can optimize. There's 2 grounds that currently get used at AFL level that they can use. So I don't see why not. Be good for them. They get those players rolling through. Yeah.
Next one I have is Jack Silvani has officially made it known that he wants to go to St Kilda. St Kilda's respond with this and basically said we're going to send him an offer and see if he accepts or declines it. No,
Not until October.
I know we've discussed this before, but he's finally locked down at St Kilda. You happy with this? Ready to bring him in with open arms? How much do you reckon they should be offering him?
This is fucking sick. This is huge for St Kilda. If they get Tom McConing as well, this is incredible.
It's-
Really, really good for them.
It's very good.
I feel like they might overpay Jack Silvani though, knowing St Kilda.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to. Maybe they're on like a deal together, De Koning and Silvani.
Mm.
No, I like it. I said I'm going to welcome everyone. Anything we do with open arms because we're actually doing something. And it'll if you can get healthy, get ready preseason, day dot, make the team round one. You just better be good because we're going to have that many players have a chance to play. You gotta perform each week. And it's going to be an interesting one. So we've got Wilkie, we've got Taru. They're the two obvious ones. They'll play every week.
Who's taking Silvani's spot?
That's what I'm saying. So you've got a few that you can throw up. You got Dougal, you got Silvani, you got Caminiti.
Yeah.
Like between those three, it's Dougal's probably third.
Yeah,
He didn't
Dougal
play this
probably.
year. He's getting a bit older, so a bit tough for him. Yet again, he's a bit more of a key defender,
Mm.
whereas Silvani can still sort of get the 10, 15 touches.
He can play as Ruckman down there.
I think
You
we
could
could
have
probably-
three rucks on the field at one point.
we're not putting Silvani in the ruck.
Could.
Not putting Silvani in the ruck. It's going to be an interesting one.
Could, though.
It's an interesting because what it does is
Then
if
you could have-
Silvani takes
Tom DeConing always in the midfield.
Roland Marshall always.
Rowan Marshall always in the forward line. And then Silvani always in the back line.
But then who takes Silvani's man when he goes in the ruck?
Tom DeConing.
You said De Koning only stays in the midfield.
As in midfield, Ruckman midfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It will be interesting because like if Silvani takes Caminiti's spot, then you most likely say Caminiti will go to the forward line. But then yet again, we've got options if De Koning does come because Rowan will probably go down there a bit more as well.
Didn't come through.
Didn't?
Didn't come through.
So, you know, I like it. We're gonna have a lot of options, so players got to be ready. I'm ready for hard Ross.
Another trade-related news here is Harley Reid. The offer that he was given was around was 11 years, around 1.7 million. That the Hawks offered him, and he knocked that back. We would have got him till what? It would have been he's 20 now, till he's 31 years old.
$20 million deal almost.
Ridiculous. It's a lot of money to be putting up.
Mm.
But that does make me excited because it means we got money on the table to offer up.
Well, not really.
Well, if we're putting that out there,
You have no idea how much money you'll have in 11
Yeah.
years. That's why you're able to spend it, I guess.
we're playing with money we
Don't
yet-
have.
We
Yeah,
don't yet
that's the-
know.
yeah.
That's the
But we
thing.
know that next year we were able to offer him 1.7 million.
But
Yeah.
in 11 years, 1.7 million
Will
could
be like the
what
minimum
rookies get.
fucking. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
next year
No, I agree with you.
we had $1.7 million to play with, and the year after that we had $1.7 million to play with.
Which doesn't make any sense to me because you still have to sign Warple.
I don't
which
think
we're
they won't-
not
they won't
signing
sign
him.
more.
Yeah, I know, but as in
No,
like
I know what you mean.
with that money, if they obviously haven't tabled a high enough offer.
That's probably
To
what they were
Warple.
trying to work out. If we do sign him, then there's probably another couple of players they have to get rid of.
Exactly.
But
Let's send
They
that.
have got the money though.
What's
They've
Petrarca got on his contract? 2 years left, 1 year left.
8 years.
Oh, 8 years?
His contract was at the time like the longest one, was it not? Yeah. I don't understand these long. I said it last week. I don't
I
understand.
don't think
them.
anyone in the AFL does from a media perspective.
Players.
Well, the players like it because it's job security.
It's job security. That I understand. I don't get it from a club perspective.
Yeah, I do agree that clubs will stop handing these out because like
Well,
Merritt.
clearly not. Well, yeah, now Merritt's now come out and he
Yeah,
said he
next one I
wants
was going to
go.
move on to is Merritt. Merritt keeps on going to the Dons like, no, I'm here
Sorry,
to stay.
hang on. I just got one more thing about Hawthorn.
Yeah.
A lot of people are forgetting. You have to be really careful with these deals, considering Tassie's coming around. So Tassie, say 2 years, you don't want to lose anyone to Tasmania.
Who's going to have money?
Yeah, money. So you don't want to be like, say, like that 1.7 mil could come in like real handy for you guys in the next couple of years to extend your players that matter the most, that if given the right amount of money would probably leave.
I.e., that's why Nazai Wangamila is a mastermind.
You reckon he'll go to Tassie?
No, he won't get Tassie, but he'll use it as leverage.
Yeah, Tassie. will
These
offer
guys
him.
just offered me $3 million.
Well, Harley Reid, 2 years.
That's true.
Oh, is
yeah.
he thinking Tassie?
Well,
No, it's
he'll get like a
leverage.
Gary Ablett.
Oh,
That's
I
what-
haven't thought of that one yet.
That's what everyone's done so far. Like
I feel like the precedent, what I said a while ago was it sets the precedent to
Mm.
he's going to be paying a lot of money. But I didn't
Yeah.
think about Tassie because Tassie's going to go, okay, well, we
Yeah.
can't offer him 900.
well, the
1,000.
thing is, right? If
I don't
you-
think those players will go there. I just think they use it as leverage.
But then also, if you're Tassie, you would offer so much for Harley because it's like a Gary Ablett. It's like a media ploy. If you want to grow your club, which they probably don't even need to do, Harley Reid is probably him and Nick Dacos is the best way to do it, like with his personality and stuff
Well,
like
imagine you're the head of Tassie, right? And in 2 years they're coming in and you can sign Harley Reid and Nazai Wang Miller up for a total of 5 million between the two of them.
for 1 year.
No, let's say for 5 years.
Yeah,
You'd be pretty happy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really all the news from around the ground I've got, unless you guys want to mention anything else that's kind of come up.
Yeah,
Oh, what I was saying about
Yeah, man.
Zach Merritt, how he's telling the Dons, no, I want to stay. Like, I'm here. Let's build the club.
It's
And then-
because.
Oh,
Sorry, you were about to say what I think you were about to say.
no, I don't think I was.
Oh, what were you going to say? I thought you said and then.
Oh, I was just going to say, and then he's telling like the media, like, and stuff like that, like his manager team, I'm guessing, like, hey, let's kind of explore some other options. Like, if anyone
Well-
says, come here, let's discuss it.
It's because, or at least what I think, is the Bombers have just tabled a $1.8 million per year to Zach Bailey, the Brisbane player.
Hmm.
And I think Zach Merritt was asking for an extension of his contract, asking for a lot of money, a lot of Dara. And I don't think Essendon were too happy. Like, they weren't willing to give up that amount. And that could definitely be a reason. You know, he's like the Saints, disgruntled, you know, with how much they're willing to give to other players, but not their own.
Sorry. I'm surprised you haven't brought this up, so I don't know if you've seen it or not, but have you seen Richmond's delistings today?
Yeah.
Are you not like over the moon?
One, I am over the moon, and the other one,
Brings
I
you
am.
back down to even money.
Yeah, like I'm null and void. It's ridiculous.
Let's hear it.
So the Tigers, they finally did it after 2 long, terrible years.
Was he only there for 2 years?
Yes.
God, he was there for a lifetime.
Yeah, tell me about it. They finally delisted Jacob Koshitsky. He's gone. We can all fucking let go our deep breaths. Hawthorn and Richmond fans don't have to be haunted by his terrible football ability anymore.
Did we not discuss how he has another year in his contract? Or they
He
what, paid
does,
him
but
out?
They just said no.
Yep.
Pull that shit up.
Tore it up, paid him out, and fucked him off. And the other one, Jacob Blight, my hero. I think every Richmond fan's hero. This is our Pat Voss. Looking at the comments of all the Richmond posts, people are furious. Richmond have decided not to give him a contract for next year. And fuck me, what more do you have to do, really? Like to earn a spot in the team. So he'll go to West Coast and he'll be a star. If he doesn't play AFL again, I'll be fucking furious.
Yeah, well, he's my favourite Richmond player. Well, was my favourite Richmond player. If St Kilda want to have a look at him.
Yeah. Even just to fight for a spot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like he's one of those blokes that could do that week in, week out. So it's like we finally got rid of a fucking shitter and then we got rid of a hidden gem, you know? It's like, fuck. But credit where credit's due. Jacob Koshitsky's last 4 weeks in the VFL were actually really fucking
I
good.
think we'll find him at AFL level again somewhere.
You reckon?
Yeah, someone will pick him up.
Those poor fucking cunts.
Someone will take him.
He's been in the system for way too long.
North Melbourne will probably take him.
North Melbourne.
Next game, my boys versus the Giants at NG Stadium. Got that one right, Will?
Energy.
Listen, I'm nervous. There's a lot of reasons I'm nervous, and I'll try and list them out in a good articulated way. Number one, Hawks, we haven't played the best football moving forward. I feel like compared to last year, we were coming in with a lot of momentum. The last game we played showed great signs, and I'm keen to kind of see how that goes. But I just don't know against another similar side in Giants that have energy, that have the tsunami, which move in waves. It's going to be hard. Number 2, home ground advantage. We don't have it. Would love this to be at the G. Feel like the fans would really get around them, get around our boys. And number 3, Jesse Hogan, he comes into.
Not just that.
Who else comes in?
Stephen Cornelio,
Oh, I didn't know about
Jack Buckley,
Oh.
Josh Kelly,
Okay, so I must have only like skimmed the first part of this.
Jake Stringer, and the
I
biggest,
don't really care about Stringer.
the biggest one of them all, Brent Daniels.
Okay, so they've got a lot of
And hang on,
ins.
Jake Stringer is probably
Yeah.
the most dangerous one there in
Don't
terms of
know
finals.
why you
Finals,
said,
yeah.
I don't care.
The
about Jake
package.
Yeah, but
You guys are fucked. Give me Giants by 36.
that's a what?
thumping.
That's a
That's a
thumping.
thumping.
I don't
And-
know. I still feel like we've got it. It's going to be an energy game within the first 10 minutes. I think
Energy
Oh.
game at NG
Stringer.
Stadium.
Oh, I so thought you fucked it up. man.
within the first 10 minutes, I'll know if the Hawks have rocked up or not.
Yeah.
If they're meshing,
That
if
was like
they're
the
hitting that
Port game.
handball,
The Port final last
if
year.
they're on, you'll go, they're on. If not,
You
you'll
know
just be
they're
sitting
on?
there being like,
You know they're on if one of like the little grubs kick like the first goal of the game.
yeah.
Connor
If-
McDonald,
yeah.
Dylan Moore, Jack Innivan, or
the Wizard.
the Wizard.
If that happened, it'll be fantastic.
But it's not even like you can say that Brent Daniels is like undercooked or anything. He played VFL
Played
2
VFL.
weeks ago and had 30 touches. And we haven't seen him all year, and I am so keen to watch him play.
Weddle might come back for the Hawks. The possibility. He played VFL last week, had the 12 touches. I'm unsure about what his time on ground looked like
Harry Morrison as well.
But yeah, he might. Does he get in there?
Yeah, for sure.
Who comes out?
Well, he's played all year.
Yeah, no.
The only reason he left was because of an injury.
No, I know, but it's like I'm trying to think of the list. I'm not sure
Hang on, we'll pull it up.
exactly who. Like
I
it's a Jaff probably. Then
Yeah, CJ.
But he played unreal in the last game.
Yeah, CJ
it's,
does
it's
that.
one of
though.
those ones for Morrison where I think if he didn't get injured, he'd hold his spot, but he got injured, so it's just one of those things of
Maybe Luke Bruce.
it's tough for him. Yeah, do you make him sub?
Yeah.
Maybe you could make him sub.
Yeah.
How do we feel?
Or Jaff would probably sub if they
Yeah.
were to.
How do we feel Chol will go? Because I remember last year in the finals, he did not show up.
Yeah, he's coming off. It's actually really funny. It's 6 and 7 touches in the finals last year.
Did he now?
Yeah. 6-7 with 0 goals. So yeah, he's got a show. But I think he's one who's really done well with these 4 forwards. Works it out well.
I do not back him in.
You don't back him.
No, he's the most purple patch player I think I've
Oh.
ever seen in my
I
life.
think he can show up.
And when finals come, he's a nervous beast. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but he's one of those blokes that he'll be there most of the year and then he'll disappear when you need him most. Whereas Cal Shadir, I feel like Cal Shadir might make a big impact for
He
you boys.
played.
Which he hasn't been. It's like
Yeah.
So you reckon it'll be like opposite roles?
It's like a Pat Voss versus a Josh Tracy. I feel like when games matter, Josh Tracy kind of shies away, whereas Pat Voss fucking takes the moment and loves it.
I just pray Kalsh has an absolute ripper.
Like Chol gives me vibes of missing one from 30 out because of the nerves. You know what I mean? Whereas
See, I think better that
Deer.
Kelsha will do that.
Deer's got that ice in his veins. I
Deer will
reckon.
just go for a
He's got his dad in
ridiculous
his
mark.
veins.
He'll just go for a ridiculous mark. He'll get it and then like starts it off. I feel like he's just like one ridiculous mark away from like getting back into it because he's going for everything
Yeah.
and they're just not sticking.
Yeah.
Like one hits, he'll just like get a bit more confidence in him. But
Well,
yeah,
I definitely agree with you that we will know what kind of Hawthorn team rocks up. That Port game, last finals, last year, you knew they didn't come to play. But that Bulldogs game, they definitely came to play. So
we've got
we'll find out.
some finals experience now under these teams. Like considering last year that was the first finals for a lot of them.
Mm.
that they've got a couple games under their belt. Like they understand the pressure now to a better degree.
Yeah. Away from home.
Yeah, if it was, see, that's the thing. It's like, do they really? Because we
Well, you
played
guys played at Marvel against the Dogs.
and won that one, and then we
you
played
at
Adelaide and lost that
Oval.
one. Who knows?
Yeah, so away from home, you don't have any finals experience really.
But Giants are dangerous. Giants are dangerous in finals. We know that. Giants are dangerous in terms of movement.
The good thing is, out of all the grounds you could play away from home, NG is probably the least dangerous.
And the team that has the least crowd.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it's probably the shittest ground in the finals. Probably one of the shittest grounds in the AFL.
Yeah.
Let's get into tips. Who we've got here? Now, this one I'm going with my heart. Can't sheer away from going for the Hawks. Close one. Gonna go. I don't know. Or is it a thumping? Nah, close one. We'll go 11 points.
I thought
Keon,
you said you were nervous.
I am nervous.
So how would it be a thumping if it's if
Well,
you're
I
nervous?
was making a joke because it was going to be close, and then I was going to be like, "That's a thumping," and then you guys were going to go off at me.
right.
But I decided to go serious because I didn't want to go back there because kind of scared.
Waterfall, Keon's turn.
I got Giants by 3 goals, 18 points.
What's that on the scale? On the Richter scale, Shark?
How many points? 18 points. That's
Yeah.
It's not a close, but it's not a thumping.
It's not a
like a
close game.
decent-
It's not a close game. It's like a decent.
It's a
decent
game.
win.
It's just a game.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 goals is still pretty nerve wracking. Yeah, I've got the Giants by 36. So just on the verge of a thumping.
Yeah, so Sharky's 36 a thump because it's 6 goals.
No, you got to be over.
Oh,
It'll be-
So
37.
37 is officially you've hit thumping.
But if you
territory.
win by 6 goals,
yeah,
That's not a thumping.
that's
Is
a
that not-
decent. That's a decent win.
but if you win by 6 goals and a point, that's a
That's a
thumping.
thumping.
That's a thumping.
Jeez, that
Yeah.
point.
Well, here's the thing. You can say that
That's
with
another
anything, though.
scoring shot.
Where would
Yeah.
you draw the line? Because I'm just going to be like
10
for
goals.
1 point. Okay.
for me, a thumping is 10 goals.
Okay.
For me, a big win is 40.
Okay. So your big win. Okay, yeah. 'Cause you've got an extra one in there for.
It depends who you're playing as well.
But it's
Yeah.
also
See, this is the thing. I was just saying numbers and
Like, are you
it's
counting?
contextual.
If you beat
Oh, I've got
Richmond
back
by
into it.
37 points, you calling that a thumping?
No.
Or are you kind of like, ugh.
I'm
no,
like, we
it's
should,
not 36. You say 37.
I did say 37.
Oh, did you?
I heard 36. But
Yeah, I
like,
thought you said
it's
36.
I thought of 37, so if I said 36, I didn't mean it.
But then your scale's out of proportion.
yeah.
there.
This is what I'm saying. My scale doesn't really exist. It's more just something that I.
It
was-
has to be like a fixed. No, I feel like 10 goals, no matter who you play against, is a really, really good win.
Okay. Well.
What's the number when no matter who you're playing, it's a really good win? So think of West Coast. How
12?
many? So, yeah.
72 points.
12.
So
Do you mean 2 goals?
72 points.
Oh,
is
7. I thought you said only 2 more points.
Yeah.
Apologies. Yeah.
So 12 goals is a thumping for you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I'll come back with a revised scale.
Yeah,
next
We'll
next
see
week.
the results. We'll see the
Next
results.
week, I want to.
I want a graph.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll bring you like the.
We'll put that in the take to the bank.
No, because take to the bank isn't a to-do list. It's takes. It's like things that we're gonna see if it happens.
Sharky will make graph.
No, it's not a to-do list.
Just make a to-do list in the thing.
Yeah, make a to-do list.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to break into before we move into Sharky's airtime?
I think Hogan for them is a big one because if they played without Hogan, I'd probably go the other way with Barras and Battle, the All-Australian Battle. Great player he is. But no, I'm it's gonna be a good game. Probably the one that's
How
least
much did you
close.
say win by?
I said 18 points.
Okay. 3 goals. That's right. All right. Ready?
Sharky's airtime.
I'm kind of getting it all set up with the new setup.
Oh, okay. You can't
So,
figure it out, can you?
No, just give me a second.
What do you got to do?
What's going on?
Okay.
You're over here.
Can you which screen can you see this on?
The OBS screen.
None of them.
It depends. See what on.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. It's back to normal. Never mind. No, it's not. Oh,
I don't know what you've done, Sharky.
Well, I need to.
Do you know where the mouse is? Because it's over here. I can point at it if you need me to.
Oh, this is going to be horrible.
What have you
Right.
done?
I'm trying to get.
Why has he changed
All right,
it?
well, while he's figuring that out,
Oh. Yeah, someone-
Freo played the Suns
Yes.
in the last game of the first finals, and that's gonna be fucking sick. This is one of the games where I'm most excited for.
Oh, it can be a big game.
It's gonna be huge. The Suns' very first final. We were alive for the Suns' very first final.
Mhm. We were alive for GW's very first final.
Yep,
Even
but
though
I
it
don't
was
count
about
that.
6 years
Yeah,
ago.
I don't get that.
Fun fact on Gold Coast. So they come into this game with 21 finals games of experience. By the end
All
of
of
the game,
them by
all of
Daniel
them
Rioli.
combined. Rioli, Noble, and Long.
Yeah.
I'm just going off what I was told. And by the end of the game on Saturday, they will have doubled their finals experience.
Wow. That cannot be right.
Interesting as well. David Swallow, he retired on the this
Yeah.
week.
The last inaugural Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And he
And he will
retires.
play.
And he will play, which is fucking incredible. You love to see
Love
it.
that. That's a little thing I feel from Dimmer. A bit of a. It's the first final.
That was like a drum roll play.
It
and he
was.
pulled it out. It was good.
He's like, I'm going to give you an exclusive.
Yeah.
I liked it though because it gave one of those things of. He might be one of those players that's on the cusp of like the top 26, and they've backed him because of what he's done. He never left the footy club when times
Nah.
got tough. He was. So yeah, good
The
on
thing
him.
is, like, he like kind of owns that football club.
Yeah, he does.
In some ways, like his name will be everywhere, always, forever, which is pretty crazy to think about.
I finally got the screens working. Apologies for the technical issues. New setup. Little gremlins floating around. We'll clean them up though. Sharkies airtime. The first one we have is Joel Hamling, Lachlan Fogarty, and Jack Martin.
All right. So Joel Hamling, he's played for the Bulldogs and the Swans. Fogarty, I don't know. We did figure out he played for someone else, didn't we?
Did he?
I think
Geelong.
so. Geelong, was it?
Geelong, I
Jack
believe.
Martin, Carlton. So I'm going to go for someone that played for Carlton and then now plays for the Swans. Or I'm going to go for Will,
Kill.
Yeah.
No,
And I'm
you
gonna-
go that first.
and I'm going to say Liam Jones.
No.
What the freaking heck? Maybe he didn't play.
I'm gonna go with
Oh, Hamling, doggy.
no. My person didn't make sense.
Oh, Will?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't really work. It's not Matt Kennedy.
I'm just gonna throw this in the air. Don't know if it. No, it doesn't work. Never mind.
Liam Jones is my best guess.
Let me know when you want some hints.
Hamling, Fogarty, Martin.
I don't think they're at Sydney. I'd say they're
Uh,
still at the Dogs.
Who played?
Carlton to the Dogs. Or the Dogs to Carlton to Geelong. No. Sydney.
All right. I reckon it's time for some hints.
Who they currently play for?
Oh, we're going that.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a hint then.
All right, go give you.
They are. What position did they play? Had this teed up.
Is it
You're
good
the one
hint.
that, you're
Yeah.
the one that tells us.
Midfield. They debuted in 2018.
Oh, so they're a newbie.
Interesting.
Oh, so it's
Two clubs.
It's not the Bulldogs unless Hamling was still there in 2018. Do you reckon he was still there in 2018?
2018, I reckon he was. That was 7 years ago.
Played in the Premiership and then
That's the next year. He wouldn't have left no,
yeah,
2 years.
2 years.
I reckon he was still there.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Will?
Yep.
Lewis Young.
Nope.
That was a great. That's a
What?
great. That might work.
That does work, surely, because Lewis Young played at the Doggies.
Jeez, I'm really.
Oh, that is so.
Do you want? We'll go current club. Do you want current club or starting club?
I'm just searching up Lewis Young, just seeing if
current
it
club, I
works.
guess. No, I go starting club.
Freo.
Okay. Oh, did Hamlin play
Right.
for Freo?
Ah, did Fogarty play for Freo?
I don't think so.
I doubt it, right?
Oh, Keon.
Yeah.
Blake Acres.
No.
Will.
Keon. Oh, who got that first?
Oh, Will did.
Fuck. Don't say who I want.
No, I got it wrong. Hang on.
There's a buzzer beat. There's a
Adam
shot clock.
Shearer.
Yeah.
Hang on a fucking second.
What?
I got skipped.
Were you
No,
going to say
said
Adam
I
Shearer?
forgot. I
No,
got
no,
it.
I
You
said,
I got it
hang
wrong.
on a second.
I want to. You said I got it wrong, so that gave me the clear of.
No, I didn't. I was thinking, and he said there was a buzzer beater.
Did he not
it
say
was
I
still
got
my
it wrong?
turn.
Did he not say I got it wrong?
Will
I was
did,
still thinking,
Will did. It was Will's turn, and he had not elected to play yet.
but the timer hadn't run
the
out
timer
yet.
hadn't run out. We were about to introduce the shot clock.
Right, I've got a
So,
question.
and there was no Keon set either.
Yeah, there was no Keon set either. The buzzer was not rang.
What? You just said it was a buzzer beaters. How was my name not said?
No,
didn't
as
say
in like he
Keon.
was going to start counting down.
But I have a question. If he
Yes.
says no, I got it wrong.
No, like in my head.
Does that not?
Well, it still is go though.
Okay.
It still is go. Next one we have is Billy Frampton, Jared Witz, and Alir Alir.
Oh. Billy Frampton obviously played for Adelaide and Port Adelaide. Did he play for both?
You didn't play for Port Adelaide.
Don't think so. Just Adelaide. That's Elliot Himmelberg I'm thinking of. Jared Witz, Suns. Alir, Sydney and Port.
Keon.
Yes.
No, it didn't work.
We're going to put it in a. Do you no longer elect?
Well, apparently, yeah, I've got to.
Okay, we're going to put a shot clock in.
You got 5 seconds.
5.
I'll just throw
Four.
Tom Mitchell.
No.
I'll randomly throw that one there. That's what I had.
Hmm. Did Jared Witz? Where
I
did
don't know if this will
where
help
did
at
Jared
all.
Witz play?
Collingwood.
Collingwood.
I don't know if this will help at all, but his nickname is Rat.
Oh.
Rat.
Oh, Will.
Yeah,
It's Rory Atkins.
correct.
That's
Yes.
nope. I'm not allowing that. He's retired.
Mm,
Currently,
yeah.
Yes.
Retired 3 weeks ago.
still counts.
No.
Still in 2025
If I
season.
wasn't allowed to have Adam Cherry, you're not allowed to
Nah,
have that.
2025 season.
No.
Still fair bump.
No,
We
not fair
move
bump.
forward to the
That's
next
not
one.
within the rules.
Chris Burgs. Burgess?
Bergs.
Burgs. How do I say that?
Burgess.
Burgess. Mitch McGovern and Patrick Dangerfield.
Should know that.
You should know that. I don't know if he should know that.
I reckon we count that.
Yeah.
You probably count that. Mitch McGovern, Paddy. Oh, you just pick any Adelaide player to ever play the game. Will.
Yes?
Charlie Cameron.
No.
Keon.
Yes?
Oh, wait, Chris Burgess. Hang on. Must be
Rory
someone now.
Laird.
No.
Fuck me. This could go for a long time.
I'll give you a tip.
Will.
This player's played for 3 clubs.
Love that. That's good.
Okay, that helps. Because I could have just started
Just
listing
the
off
whole
Adelaide
Adelaide team.
players. Yeah.
Red Tex.
I was about to say Tex, yeah. He's played for 3 clubs. Imagine you play for those fucking 3 clubs. Will.
Yes.
Never mind. Will Elliot Himmelberg.
No.
So we've got Chris Burgess, who's just played for Adelaide, and he's just finished. What was it? Mitch McGovern, who also played for Adelaide, and Patrick Dangerfield, who also played for Adelaide.
Yeah.
And this guy's played for Adelaide, obviously,
Um.
and then 2 other clubs after that.
Let me know when you don't want your next major hint.
Well, there's a lot of people on this list,
There is.
but there's also not a lot of people on this list. I've
This
got,
player started.
No,
Go count.
no. I want to like narrow the margins down. Right? Can I guess on like how this player's career went and where they play with these people?
No, because I have no idea. I haven't done it.
Great.
Let's
okay.
just go. That's just not going to work. This player did not play for Adelaide.
what the fuck?
So I was right. Fuck's sakes. Could have said what I could have said, and you would have said yes.
So do you know who it is then?
I don't know who it is, but I know the teams that they played for.
Oh. How? Oh. No.
Midfielder.
No, he doesn't
Think
work. I
of
was going to say Jack
fucking-
Bowes.
He played for Gold Coast.
Um,
Will
Yes.
Tyson Stengel.
No.
What? That works. He played for 3 clubs. Oh, he did play at Adelaide.
fuck me.
What's the thought process?
Well, they played with Chris Burgess at Geelong at Gold Coast, and then obviously Mitch McGovern. Oh, did Mitch McGovern's only played at Adelaide and Carlton? Is that am I correct in
Yes.
saying that?
Correct.
Yeah, and then Paddy. So we've got those 2 clubs, and then it's Gold Coast. Although I want to say Burgess has played at 3 clubs.
Was he
And
one
I'm
of those blokes
forgetting.
that played at Port as well?
I don't know. I want to say he's played at 3 clubs, but I'm not sure if he did.
This player started their career in 2014.
Thanks, mate.
They moved clubs in 2020,
COVID.
and they started and they joined their new
old-
club this year.
This is giving like real Charlie Constable vibes.
I miss that guy. Supercoach legend. Jack Bowe. Jed Buse?
Nope. The club they played at in the middle. So not the first club or the the third club was Carlton.
That would be the middle. Okay.
So he moved from Carlton to Geelong this year.
Who went?
Wait.
Oh my God! Yeah, Keon.
Yes,
Jack Martin.
correct.
He was up on the screen.
Yeah, that's why.
He was up on the screen. That was disgusting. As soon as I said he went from Carlton to Geelong, I was like, wait, no, I gave it to him and I didn't have the fucking thing yet. Because once you say it out loud, it just...
I had the clubs. It was just I couldn't think of the player. I forgot that Jack Martin played for Gold Coast. That's what I forgot.
Weapon at Gold Coast as well.
On that note, we did touch on it before we sorted out Sharky's airtime, but Freo versus Suns. It's going to be a big game for the Suns coming in. First ever finals game. And do you reckon the players are more nervous or excited? Like, what's the mentality? What are we going to see when they come out? Is it going to be they're going to back away into their shell, or they're going to come out and show them what that means?
I reckon you'd be so nervous.
Well, the whole club's riding on your back. Like, the whole history. When they go, oh, what was the first finals game ever? And they go, oh, well, Suns got demolished by 100 points. Like, they're going to be thinking that.
Well, JWS had to go through it.
Yeah. Anyone got any thoughts here?
It's a bit of a weird one because you'd be nervous, but you'd be proud. Depends on the type of person you are, I guess.
If you're a fight or flight kind of bloke.
And if you're Ben Long, you don't give a fuck. You just got to go play footy. But I think if it's like a Matt Rao or Noah Anderson,
Yeah, I feel like Matt Rao's going to be one out there that he's like, I
but he'll
have to win.
fight.
I
He'll
have to
fight.
win. I have to win. I
Yeah.
have to win. Otherwise, I'm a disappointment.
I think this will be a good game. They'll both teams will show fight. Interested to see how it's going to play because Freo's a bit more of a defensive team, whereas Gold Coast is a little bit more of a sort of go team, and we know what Freo were able to do to the Bulldogs. That probably leans me a bit more to Freo, especially with them being at home. So I'll take Freo by 22.
I'm going to take Freo too. Just feel like I've there's not as much riding on them. But I reckon it's probably going to be closer. So I'll go 10 points.
When you write Freo in all caps, it looks like the word Oreo.
I have thought that before. That is correct. It looks very similar. I'm sure they've done something with that with the social media team. Missed opportunity.
Like,
as
yeah,
well.
surely. Like, sure they come with a purple flavored Oreo, like the Freo Oreo, the Oreo Freo.
And one of them will be like gold.
Like
One of them will be like all white, and you'll get to go to the grand final or game. And
Will be purple.
I was thinking they're all purple, like it's a
Oh.
collectible, and one of them's white.
No, it'd be cooler if one was purple.
Can you really tell the difference between purple and
Well,
black?
it wouldn't
though?
really be a Freo Oreo, would it then? It would just be an Oreo. If only one of them was purple.
That's what I mean. You find the Freo Oreo.
Like the golden
you're
ticket.
going to go to the grand final.
Yeah, but it's not really like a collab, is it then? It's just kind of like one
What is?
Oreo.
Can you find the Freo Oreo?
Are you going to buy, if you're a Freo fan, are you going to buy a pack of normal Oreos?
You might.
If you get the purple Oreo,
They
man.
need to do that more. They make it like, you know how like all the like shapes packets have got like win 25
No,
grand.
yeah.
We got to fill out all this bullshit.
You could
It's
keep
like,
your receipt.
yeah, like just put it in my shape so when I eat it,
Do it how like the
I
radio
almost
does
choke
it.
on it and die.
Do
you
it how
know?
the radio does it, and just like you call up and bang, you got $1,000.
Even on the radio, you have to wait on the phone for like 40 minutes.
Oh god.
You have to be in the car a lot to win anything. in radio.
The story time. Me, Keon, Will. I believe you were there.
Yes.
We were all there. It was probably after a podcast, in all honesty, and we're listening
Incorrect.
to the radio. We're gonna we'll call them up. You know, we'll call them up. Why not? They were talking about a few things. We go, we could chip in there. I think it was P-plate driving and stuff like that. We can chip in on this.
It was about
4
one of our
hours.
friends.
4 hours later, finally, as I'm in bed with the phone next to me, I get on there, and I reckon he talked to me for about a minute. And
He was really trying to get you off.
He was trying to get me off. He was not excited. But some people he talked for about 15 minutes to, and me 1 minute wanted me off straight away. And I kept talking. He got rid of me, but didn't say anything to get rid of me. So I kept talking, and I'm listening on the radio, and he goes, "Well, that's that for that one. Who's up next?" And I was like, "Oh, I still had more to say." So you're waiting in the car a while.
Yep.
Yeah, but how do you reckon this game's going to go?
Yeah, to me, I feel like the Freo experience just comes up over the top of them. At home as well is probably the decider for me. I think if you chucked Gold Coast at home, they'd probably win this game. Gold Coast really fucked themselves up by not getting a home final. If they finish top 4, I could see them making a prelim, to be honest. But they just really fucked themselves up because they've only got one chance now in an unfamiliar spot, in which case Freo have just set a record for the highest attendance at home games for their club ever.
Yeah, so this will be Freo's highest ever, Gold Coast biggest game they've ever played in the front of the biggest crowd.
Yeah.
Never played in a crowd bigger than this.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Not even at the G?
No.
Wow.
51,000 was their record against West Coast at Optus.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even like against Collingwood at the G or something?
I don't really reckon they've played Collingwood at the G.
They don't really play at the G, do they?
No.
The more you know. Well, how much do you reckon Freo will win by?
Ooh, I want a good close game. So what is that, 13 points?
No, below 12.
You said 14.
No, I said 12.
12 points.
Close game.
This game is real interesting because Freo have more experience than Gold Coast, but Gold Coast are an older side. Freo's are still the third youngest team in the league, which is unbelievable.
Ridiculous. They're younger than Richmond.
Yet, yeah, it's crazy what they'll be able to do in 3 or 4 years when they actually are
I don't even want to think about it.
as amount of experience as someone like the Brisbane Lions have.
Yeah. Plus Nat Fife. Do it for Fifey.
Yeah. Didn't even think about that.
Mickey Walters as well. Couple of retiring legends.
Yeah, he'll commentate the game, hopefully, and he'll commentate a win.
Mickey Walters.
Yeah, he commentates for Channel 7 now.
Really?
Yeah, they hired him like the way he retired and then they brought him in straight away.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, that about wraps us up. If you guys have nothing more to add.
Nah, say
Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're excited for finals as much as we are. We'll be back on Tuesday to go ahead and analyze everything. Talk then. Make sure to get around us on the socials. Give us a follow on the TikTok. Give us a follow on the Instagram. Send us through anything you want us to discuss. We'll keep up the stories. But until then, we'll go ahead and say goodbye. Will?
So,
Hey
Keon?
guys.
See you guys. It looks like that's the end of the Nothing But Footy podcast. Thanks very much for tuning in. Go ahead and check us out on all of our socials. And we'll see you on the next one.